fixing to head out and do some fly fishing.
Oh no, I forgot. Hey preacher, where's your waders? I feel like Mr. Rogers. I'd call it a 4. I'm not happy with it.
Oh, I hear you, buddy. Welcome back, guys, to another episode. Try to get out of your face right there. We are starting this episode kind of in reverse, maybe, I guess you could say. We are down in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. It's a little past 5 a.m. And we're getting around camp here, fixing to head out and do some fly fishing. I've got, I got a wild beard is what I got. But no, I've got a guide, fishing guide. I'm down here with my father-in-law and brother-in-law. And we got a fishing guide that we use when we come down here. So we're going to head out here. He's going to meet us here at camp in just a little bit. And then we're going to hit the water about the time the sun gets up. And yeah, man. So a little different. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Stay tuned. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Say hi. You got to tell everybody hi. There's a preacher boy. Him's a good buddy. All right. See you guys. All right. Hopefully I can. Coffee in the dark. Nothing like it. There's a hell of a way to start your morning. Good gosh. All right, let's try this again here. Can't see inside the cup. I think we're getting close as it spills on me, yeah. There we go. You know, there is a device that helps situations like this, but I was trying not to blast y'all. Nailed it. All right. We are waiting on the, let me see if I can turn that off. I don't know what you guys can see on there or not. All right. I think that's good. We'll go sit down, restoke the fire, and wait for the guide. It's not a bad way to start your morning right here, guys. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. All up there, all that moss. How gorgeous is that? As a group, we've landed one. I've had a couple of strikes, but not able to get anything on or in the basket just yet.
Break down basically the river, but behind the rocks.
Okay.
So we'll start at this rock.
Yeah. Cast
in there. Fish this side first, in the middle, and then that soft water that's being created by that rock. Fish that, and you do a few casts on the other side of it, and move up. Fish that, and then fish the head of the run, and then move up and fish that run through there. And there's fish tucked in off.
Okay. Okay.
You like it?
There we go, finally. Catch of the day.
You gonna catch any fish with that rod? You're just gonna look at it all day. You don't need a rod to catch fish, do you?
Oh, there you go, that worked. I popped that. I let it sit on that edge and popped it.
Sweets.
Popped it on that backside just a little bit.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. Look at this. It's a tagged stocked trout. Ready? Here you go, buddy.
Bye-bye. Awesome, appreciate that, dude.
Yes, sir. Hopefully that'll work. Just start tearing it.
Yeah, right, yeah. Hey, preacher, where's your waiters?
Might be some brand in there. There you go.
There we go.
Rainbow.
Ah,
Oh, did he pop out?
yep. Shit. Oh well. Hey guys, we're out here fishing, and the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife showed up. They're going to stock this, which is common practice in this area, and they stock several locations across Oklahoma. But we'll sit back and watch them stock this and see how this goes. I've never actually seen this before. There you go, buddy. See you next year. All right, guys, it's been a minute since I've been able to brag like this, but looky there. Fish in the freezer. Some nice trout we got. Not cooking it on this trip, but I promise you guys will see it very, very soon. What's going on, guys? It is midday. Preacher just ate, so I just got done dumping some footage. I'm doing a little editing, trying to stay on top of that. Right now we are, let me turn you around. We're just hanging out here in the truck. Got a little kayaker action there on the river. There we go. Folks out there having a good time floating. And then you got the man himself, he's on squirrel watch. But yeah, man, we're gonna hang out here. We will head back out to go fishing probably around 4 or so. See how we do there. We got 4, I think, in the cooler right now. We didn't get everything that we caught on video, but I think I got a few that I was able to get on there. But anyway, yeah, I think it's nap time. Come on, Preach. Let's go, buddy. What's going on, guys? We are here. Let me spin you around here, kind of show you where I'm at. Right down here on the banks of the river. Try to go slow. I'm trying to be better at panning you guys without inducing seizures. What are you doing over there, huh? What are you doing? Don't shake off on me, dude. No, don't do it. What's up, guys? Whoa! Look, good thing that's why I put the lid on there. Sippy cup. Time for a little Oklahoma two-step. Bo Derek impression. A little Yingling there for you. And as always, our, I guess, mystery beverage. If y'all know what this is. If you do know what it is or think you know, drop it in the comments. But anyway, not going back out. I thought about going back out fishing here a little bit ago, but now we're just gonna relax. I'm gonna get back out tomorrow. I'm not really sure when I'm going home. I'm gonna get back up here after we get done two-stepping and start dinner. Tonight we're going to be having meatball subs. I'm going to 50% pork, 50% beef. I'm going to make the meatballs and everything. I'll show you all that and give you my recipe. And it's basic. It's nothing spectacular. And then we're going to pan fry those, finish them off in the sauce. And I just brought jar sauce. It's a quick, easy camp meal. So that's kind of something I think a lot of you folks are interested in. Maybe not. Hell, I don't know. But it seems to be. People would like to know, why are you such a nerd? Action cam. I don't have, I've only cooked trout once, if I recall. I think that's all I've ever cooked it. I've eaten it a bunch. I've only cooked it once. But I don't have a lot of recipes for trout. So if you guys have a line on any, man, send them my way. Email them or drop them in the comments or something. I'd like to hear them and see. All right. Yeah. So, man, I'm going to sit back and that's what this trip is all about. I'm not doing... Ah! Dude, that's just... Ow. Ow. Beard hair in the microphone. Ah. Ah, shit. It's stuck. There we go. Hey, Duder. You ready to go start dinner? Let's go get our cook on. Every time I change out of these gym greens into my camp shoes, I feel like Mr. Rogers. Well, let's make the most of this beautiful day. While we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hello, neighbor. There's lots of things we're going to learn to do today. It's the best impression I got, sorry. We are, let me show you. Here is the before photo. All right, guys, we are going to get started here with making these meatballs. What we're going to do is half, I think I've got 80, 20 or 73. I got some cheap ground beef here. Ain't going to matter. And makes good meatballs. Half ground beef, half ground pork. I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion and a little bit of garlic to put in there with it. And a little bit of cheese. Put some Parmesan cheese in there. An egg. And I'm going to put some panko breadcrumbs in there. And then I'm going to drink this beer. All right. I'm not a jar sauce guy. This is what they had, the best of the best, if you will, at the little store that I was at in my hometown. I usually make my sauce. If I was going to do this at the house, I would definitely make it. It's very simple. Some crushed tomatoes, blah, blah, all this stuff that I'm not going to do here because it's just a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's get started. I only need half of this onion. The rest of it I'm going to slice up and throw in there when I brown the meatballs, and then that'll be good to put on the sandwich with the with the meatballs, obviously. Aim to him. All right, this is still pretty frozen, unfortunately. Let's go about a half of that. And because it's still frozen, I'm going to have to kind of massage it a little bit here to help it along. Just initially. All right, that's decent enough. I'm going to add the garlic in there now. Did not do a very good job of that, did I? This stuff's going to be all over, man. All right, to that we're going to add about, I don't know, man, maybe a quarter cup of Parmesan cheese, just grated Parmesan cheese. Doesn't have to be anything No special brand or anything, or fresh. That looks like about right. Maybe a way more. I don't know. But it's cheese, man. Anybody ever said, oh, I'd like to send this back. What's wrong with it, sir? Oh, it's got too much cheese on it. Yeah, no one's ever said that. Nobody. About a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. You can use regular breadcrumbs. I had both in the house. The panko is going to make it a little more, not as dense. I don't like meatballs that are really dense, like a hamburger patty. I don't like that. So I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup in there. About that much, probably. Maybe that much. I don't know. I don't really measure things, guys, and I know that irritates some people, but it's just how I get down. All right, now we're going to crack this egg and put that bad boy in there. Right back into that. Seal you up. And let's get it on. I'm going to go ahead and throw the rest of these onions in there now. Get your hands in it. You just got to go to town. It's a lot easier whenever the meat's not still frozen. So I may break up this stuff first. Golly, that shit. There's no way. I'm going to have to massage this.
This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
That'll be edited out. I'm sure. If my wife sees it before I post it, it will definitely be edited out. If you're a vegan or a vampire, you ain't coming into this truck. I guarantee it. These aren't going to be really big. About like that right there. Maybe, I don't know, Fireman size. Small. Like small balls. Not big balls. Just little Fireman balls. That's all we're doing. The reason I'm making them smaller is they will cook faster, obviously. They fit on the sub roll better, and they're like bite size by the time you're done with them for the most part. So I just think they make a better sandwich. They cook faster. They brown. They stay better. I just like them. I just like them better, obviously, or I wouldn't be making them this way, I guess. Oh no! I forgot. Damn it! I forgot my seasoning. I got to put Italian seasoning in here. Here's the edited version. Dang it. Dadgummit. That's not what I said a minute ago. I can assure you. Son of a rat bastard. Dude, I can't believe I did that. Hell yeah, I can believe I did that. I forgot to add some Italian seasoning. Kind of need that. Kind of an important component of meatballs. Or Italian cooking in general, I suppose. You go back down there, because I got any excuse to massage my meat, I guess. Got to be good enough. I'm running out of time here. All right, guys, there's the pan-o meatballs. We're going to get out of here and get busy. All right, guys, we're going to get started here. Preacher's in a truck. You haven't met this little pretty girl, have you? Her name is Nellie. So anyway, all right. I'm not. I swear to you guys, I'm not trying to. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it at all. The park that we're in is Beaver's Bend State Park. If you ever get bound this way, southeast Oklahoma is a good stop. Of course, I'm partial to all of it. We'll flip these around a little bit here. I'm not trying to cook these all the way through. All I'm trying to do is brown them a little bit and sear them up. And then we'll let the sauce will cook them the rest of the way. Let me do it this way. There we are. I'm going to go ahead and throw these onions in here now. I'll add a little moisture to it, but it won't be too bad. What I mean by that is that the onions, as they cook down, will put moisture into the pan, which sometimes, or not sometimes, it inhibits browning. So you need to kind of time when you want to do that. Not putting a ton in there, and by the time they get to doing their thing, these meatballs will kind of be where I want them anyway, so that's why I'm putting it in there now. And just so you guys know, my father-in-law is about 10 yards away from me, watching me act like an idiot out here for y'all, so hope you appreciate it. That's pretty much it, man. You can throw pretty much any sauce you want to on here. If I was going to do this at the house, I'd throw fresh garlic, crushed tomatoes. I like a little more chunky tomato as well, so I'd probably take another can of whole tomatoes, squash them with my hands. I like that texture. It's kind of what the sauce I was like when I grew up. And then all my herbs and stuff like that in there. So now we're going to go straight into just kind of rotating this around and cooking for the onions versus the meatballs at this point. And you can see that the reason we can do that is they're pretty much got good color on them most of the way around, and you don't want to overcook those onions or anything. Not too bad there. Those onions are just about translucent, so we're going to take, that's a big word, right? That's what do you call it? What do you call that show? Food Network word. Come here, buddy. Stay over here, please. All right. Here we go with the jar sauce. And again, this is just a convenience thing, guys. It's not that I would do this at the house normally, although I have in a pinch. It's just not my preferred way. That'll cool that down. We'll let that kick back up here in a bit. I haven't tasted this. It tastes like shitty jar sauce. I really shouldn't have bought that. I'm never happy with that. Man. I mean, if you eat that stuff, that's fine, guys. I'm not bagging on you. I'm just saying, fresh sauce is so much easier. It's a pain out here, but I haven't used jars. Man, I haven't used jar sauce in so long. I don't remember it tasting that bad, but it is what it is. It'll be fine. We're going to smash this all on some bread with some cheese, and when in doubt, drowned it out with more cheese. Let's see if we're getting, yeah, we're still good. Didn't know if my canister was going to last. All right, we're going to let that kind of come back up. Oops. All right, guys. I think we're done here. That looks about it. All I did was simmer these for about, it's probably been about 10, 12 minutes or so. Thicken that sauce up just a little bit and finish cooking those meatballs there. Let's take a look at one here. Let's find me a big one, relatively speaking. Here we go. Try this. And there you go. You'll see that it's cooked. Nice and tender, and it's cooked all the way through. Don't have any issues with that. So what we're going to do now is, unfortunately, again, I blame a lot of stuff on my small town. Hey Dave, I bought these buns for Subway sandwiches and they sliced them already. So yes, we'll just have to, we're going to have meatball sandwiches, but not subs, I guess. Yep, I'm going to move it over here and we can plate her up. So let me just turn that off. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I make my sub. If I can scoot this over, and we're still all recording. And so here's how I do it. You can do it any way you want, folks, but if this was a normal roll and spliced down the middle, then this would work a hell of a lot better. But I put a little bit of cheese on the bottom because that kind of keeps it together, but it's all up in the air now. But I throw a little bit of cheese on that. I hit it with it. That's got 6 different cheeses in it. And then I'm going to hit it with a little bit of this. Dave has a gorgeous little Malinois named Nellie. That's what I was talking to you guys about earlier up here. She's a beautiful dog, and I haven't owned them. I trained, and I trained a bunch of Malinois, but I handled 2 different Malinois with my job, and they're outside of Texas Healer. They're my favorite breed. I'll say that's a tie. They're both just fantastic breeds, man. Anyway, I'm gonna go back with a little bit more sauce on here. I'm sorry, not sauce, cheese, shit, whatever you call it. We're gonna fold that over. You guys know how you make a sandwich. Don't act like I gotta tell you. Ain't nobody acting like that. All right, I'm gonna get a quick bite in, and then I'm gonna let my father-in-law get up here because he's patiently been waiting for my dumb ass to finish this. All right, here we go. All right. Meatballs are on point. They're tender. The low fat or the high fat meat is good for that. Excuse me. Yep. I'm gonna scale a 10. The meatball's probably about a 7. It's not seasoned very well. And the sauce is crap. That's a 3. I'm gonna be honest. If I'm rating it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd call it a 4. I'm not happy with it, but I'm gonna let Dave eat the hell out of it.
I'll see what it tastes like. It might be a 10.
It's not the worst, but so just so you guys understand, this is what Oklahoma two-stepping looks like to my father-in-law. And if you're a Scotch drinker or whiskey connoisseur, then you know what that is and how pricey that is. So we're gonna do a little two-stepping here. I can pop this cork and hold this camera at the same time. And I don't have my proper glass for this, so forgive me, but that's how you do it when you're camping. And let me spin this around here so y'all can get a good view. I haven't had any yet, I promise. Now, he likes it smoky, like sucking on a, oh, well, I should have not had a long pause there, but it's more like drinking the water. You ever leave your barbecue grill up or the lid up and you get water in it? It's like draining the water out of that. That's what some of the stuff he likes, but yeah, this is gonna be pretty peaty. No, it's hot. He told me it's pretty hot. It's got a lot of ABV. Dave,
Pretty smooth.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is out of the peat monsters that you've had. This is the best by far. This is better than the milder stuff.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It really is. I've never had that, and I mean,
Twice the money, but
I mean, I'm not going to go buy a bottle, but I'll hang out with Dave for another day. So yeah, let's talk about dinner. I'm not going to sugarcoat things and act like everything I make is some big stellar creation, because it's 100% not. My father-in-law he's such a great dude. God, he's such a great dude, man. Love him to death. He really, really enjoyed that. He really liked it, honestly. And I can tell because of what he ate and the quantity that he ate, but it just didn't do it for me, man. The sauce was the problem. The meatballs are great. That's a good recipe. I've done that for a long time. The sauce, man, jar sauce, I don't know. I'm not trying to be an elitist, but it just didn't work for me. So anyway, it doesn't make any difference, man. I would rather have a bad meal out here by a campfire than a great meal at that. Well, a great meal at the house means I have my family there, so that's not a good comparison. But you get where I was going with that, I'm fairly certain. So anyway, we're going to call it a night, man. It's about 10:30. It's exactly 10:31. I'm not sure if I'm going to camp down here or head home tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything in a rush. Probably get up and do some fishing in the morning and just slow roll back. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. I'm tired though. Excuse me. It's been a very long day. When you see me, I don't know what the hell you'll see me doing next. Nobody does. It's a mystery of me. Anyway, all right, so tell you guys good night, but hey, here's the man himself. He played hard today. He's got a little dog here, his little girlfriend now. They're not sure if they love each other or hate each other. But that's a good old boy right there. That is a fact. Oh, there he is. We'll see you in the morning, guys.
Hey guys, I think we're going to call it a wrap on this one. Until next time, you know the drill. Put some gravel in your travel. I thought in my mind that this would be a pretty good video to close it with, and now I'm second guessing my life choices. We'll catch y'all in the next one. You can walk, you know.
I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit.